Frank, play that opening, will you? What's up, everybody, and welcome to a wonderful little show I like to call Writer's Block, the show where sometimes we have interesting topics to talk about, but most of the time it's just me shitting out of my ass. That's not a thing people say, but whatever. So, movies are pretty fucking big, right? I mean, it's not like it's a $286 billion industry or something. So, as a virgin beta male faggot, otherwise known as an anime fan, I got to wondering why anime movies aren't quite as frequent as they used to be, or even 2D animation movies in general. But of course, mainly anime. Back in my day, there were Pokemon movies up the ass. You couldn't scratch your balls before a new one was announced. And as a kid, I ate that shit up. I remember going to the Yu-Gi-Oh movie on a school trip and comparing what cards we got from the special pack. Oh, and fuck you, Sergio. Don't you think I forgot you got that special movie-only Blue Eyes, you prick? Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with Wadapon in one hand and my dick in the other. Okay, so, a little off topic, but what else is new? Welcome to Writer's Block. So, I decided to do some research, and to be honest, there's not a lot on this topic. Ooh, surprise there. Just a lot of people wondering what went wrong. But I mean, if we look at the said facts, I'm sure we could come to a conclusion. Number one, let's talk about the fact that anime isn't as big of a fucking deal in Japan as we think. Yes, Japan is fucking weird. But even they make fun of the nerds who watch Naruto. I mean, what the fuck? What are you doing? That shit's about ninjas and whatnot. Can you fucking be an adult? Manga and anime in Japan is basically the equivalent of comics and cartoons here in the US. You may see a girl in Japan with a K-On! Shirt, but you could probably assume she doesn't watch it. And for good reason. Just kidding, Frank. I love you, but your attraction to little girls with instruments is weird. So, now on to why they don't show here as often. Now, do you really need me to tell you? It's too niche for an audience. I mean, theaters aren't going to sell out showings when only fat, sweaty boys who have never felt the warm embrace from another woman other than their mother show up. So what? They do a limited showing. Hey, check out the Naruto movie in your local theaters. It's gonna play twice. So buy your overly priced ticket to see it in a fucking small-ass theater with other nerds who are probably gonna stream it later that day anyway. Now, this generates hype, and it does end up selling pretty well because it is a one-stop shop. You're going here, you're going to go with your friends, you're going to hype it up, you're going to be like, holy shit, fucking Steve, did you hear? They're playing the new Dragon Ball Z movie in our local Alamo Draft House. Let's go watch it together, buddy. Meanwhile, you really could just watch it at home. But you are hyped to see something on the big screen, and they know that. And the only reason that that's hyped up is because we've been deprived of that for so long. You have to figure, let's say your family, I don't know, your fucking mom, and if you don't have a mom, your dad, and if you don't have either, I don't fucking know, I can't please everybody, okay? Let's say they give you candy every fucking day for your whole life, and then one day they're like, oh, no more fucking candy.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And then 10 years later, they're like, I will give you candy once every 6 months on a Saturday. You're going to be fucking ecstatic. You're going to be so hyped for that piece of candy that you don't give a shit that you could buy your own candy. You are going to wait for that goddamn candy, and you are going to be hyped as fuck when you get it. So that's kind of the idea behind it, So all in all, it's a scheme. And although anime and cartoons are a little more mainstream, don't think we aren't the underdogs still. We have a long way to go before people will be able to watch 2D girls play instruments and not think we are weird. Until next time, bye.